Hey, Andre, you know what I love to do?
Go to the coffee shop?
No, dude, I don't drink coffee. But I love to wheel. But you know what kind of wheeling I love the most? Snow wheeling with a buddy who's got a really cool, really cool, unique truck. So as you know, I am in the brand new Tundra TRD Off-Road. The Pro's not available yet, but that's old school compared to what you're driving. What are you driving, dude?
I'm in the future because I'm driving the all-new 2022 Rivian R1T.
Well, it's old school versus new school. It's new Toyota versus new Rivian, and it's snow wheeling. We will go. So getting a little bit of the deep stuff here, but you know, this is a four-wheel drive truck, so I'm not worried except now that I'm stuck. I have locker on, and I am stuck. I think I'm gonna have to do momentum. All right, more momentum, Andre. I will do more momentum.
Use the Nathan method.
All right, this video is really about Rivian, not the Tundra. But we have a obstacle before we get to the obstacles, Andre. Okay. The snow bog here. Look at this. Look how much. Look how. I mean, I got stuck, what, 3 times trying to come up here, and I had to use momentum. So here's a camera for you. I've got the radio. Okay. Go through the snow bog.
How about I'll do the same thing. First, I'll go slowly, and then I'll use some speed.
Yeah, and then you know, put it in snow mode. I hear when you put it into the off-road mode, it says it's unstoppable.
That's what it says.
We shall find out. Let's see if it's unstoppable.
So I am in the rock crawl mode, which is kind of the most aggressive. The suspension is the maximum height, 15 inches of ground clearance approximately. So it should be okay. Let me see how it handles this, the deeper part. Once again, I'm going very slowly, and I'm applying full throttle.
Well, Andre, all 4 wheels are spinning, but you ain't moving.
I'm full throttle.
I smell the lovely aroma of Pirelli.
Yeah, so it looks like 2 of my tires were on ice and 2 were in the snow. I'll try the Nathan method.
All right, momentum is your friend.
A little bit more momentum and kind of getting over this, and no
Nice work, Andre. Nice work.
just a little bit of momentum. Check it out, Roman. Off-road rock crawl mode, nothing can stop you. That's what it says.
Really? Well, the snow bog stopped you.
Well, eventually it did not, so that's a bold statement.
Hey guys, when I'm out here snow wheeling, there's one piece of safety gear I will never leave home without, and that of course is our friends onX. With onX, you can download maps of the trail to your phone, so even if the phone is not online, the maps are. And you can use Apple CarPlay with the Tundra then to put the maps on the big screen so you are never lost. Check out onX and use the link below and use TFL to get a discount so that you too can go snow wheeling and do it in confidence. All right, the Tundra is rolling on Falcon Wild Peaks, and these, according to Toyota, are 32.5 size tires. So let's measure them. And the ruler says barely 32. Wah, 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 wah. I feel like Andre's pizza cutters are a little bit more, well, shall we say, appropriate for the snow wheeling job.
And this is the Rivian with the Adventure Pack, which means it's rolling on 20-inch wheels, and also these Pirelli Scorpion all-terrain tires, which are actually pretty aggressive. They're mud and snow and snowflake rated, so they're technically winter tires, which is good for me. And if I measure the diameter, they say it's about a 34. Well, here it's about a 33. In real life, things are actually smaller.
I'm interrupting this video for a trucker tip for newbie truckers. Once upon a time, there were 3 sizes of trucks. There was midsize, full size, and heavy duty. And then Ford and Hyundai came along and created or recreated a compact truck. But the Rivian doesn't fit into any of those sizes. It's kind of in between a midsize truck and a full-size truck, which is what the Tundra is.
Roman, you were mentioning the classifications of trucks, mid-size and full-size. I want to measure the wheelbase on the Rivian so we have it correctly. Actually, right here it says 135, which is actually about 10 inches shorter than the Tundra.
Which is actually too many actuallys. All right, we've done traction, Andre, so 3 tests, right?
Okay.
Articulation,
yes,
approach, and maneuverability. What are the 3 tests?
Yeah, the ditch crossing,
Yep.
the staircase,
Yep.
and 2-tree squeeze.
All right, let's go.
Okay, here goes Roman on the ditch crossing. He should lift 2 tires up in the air. There it is, he's lifting a tire.
Yeah, so I basically engaged the locker, and then I had 3-wheel drive, and I was able to get over the ditch witch. What are we calling this, Andre?
Just a ditch crossing.
That's right. I think a ditch witch is a
It's a company.
Yeah.
All right, before I get going on the ditch crossing, I want to show you all of my modes here in the Rivian. So first of all, I can be in the all-purpose mode, which means it can do basically any terrain automatically. Sport mode for acceleration, for example, drag racing. Conserve mode actually disengages the rear axle motors, so it only becomes front-wheel drive and more efficient. Of course, there's towing for things like iGauntlet, but today I am in off-road mode, and it says it's intended, not intended for paved roads, so it truly is off-road ready. And there's 4 modes under off-road: auto, rock crawl, rally, and drift. Well, we don't have enough space to actually drift or rally, so I'm gonna be in rock crawl mode, which also puts me in maximum height with 15 inches, up to 15 inches of ground clearance. And I can also reduce my stability control system to allow more wheel spin. So all those things are available.
So, we have proved that all 4 motors and all 4 wheels are spinning, but more interestingly, if you look over there, can I show them? I am now stuck in the snow, heading up to the next trial, which is actually the steps. What do you call them? The steps? Yeah, the steps. So maybe we're gonna have another test to see which of these is better in the snow, because I am stuck now. Let me show you. That's why you have a buddy when you go snow wheeling. Hopefully a buddy who's paying attention to what's going on. Andre! He's playing with the Rivian. I'm gonna have Andre take the same line that I took and see if he can do better than the Tundra did, and we'll see how the Rivian does. Got bigger tires, better tires, more articulation.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're still stuck as I am.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes Mother Nature doesn't want you to make progress.
Yeah. Interesting. How does it feel?
It's good. Actually, when it's on its tippy toes,
Yep,
it gets a little bit more harsh with 15 inches of ground clearance. But 13.1 inches, which is the next level down, is just great. And it's still way more than in your Tundra, which is what, 9.5 inches? Right?
Yes, there is a lot more ground clearance, but sometimes, it doesn't matter. When you're on snow, you're going to be stuck like a bug in a rug.
Yes, let me back up.
All right, see if you can back up.
Yeah,
see if you
I
can
have
get
no
out here.
idea.
So let me ask you this, Andre. You've got not one, not two, not three, but four. It's crazy, 4 electric motors. Now I'm in low mode. I'm in low range. Do you have a low range? You need a low range.
No, I don't know. I no longer need low range because my electric motors combine for 906 pound-feet of torque. So low-end torque, instant torque, no low range needed.
All right, well, let's talk some truck stuff. How much does that bad boy tow?
11K, basically the same as your Tundra.
And we have almost identical payloads too, about what, 1,400 pounds plus of payload.
Yes, but mine cost 50, well, no, actually 63 when it was all said and done. How much did that cost?
75-ish?
77, dude.
This is also the launch edition, so first edition. So I do have a lot of toys to play with.
This is affectionately called the staircase.
This is the staircase, and I'm predicting that you're gonna rub your chin on it.
You know what I hate? Every time I get in this vehicle and it's been stopped, I have to lock the rear locker. All right, here I go, nice and easy. A lot of trees very close though. I see people have hit these.
Okay, approach slowly. Slow down. Keep going.
How am I doing?
Oh, you're touching the bottom of your chin.
Can I reposition it so I don't hit?
Back up and go passenger side. Back up a little bit more. Okay, now come towards me, passenger side. Okay, that's good. Straighten out.
I'm gonna back up into a tree, Andre. If you look to my side.
Can you back down and take another approach? Just try to back all the way down. Straighten out.
I am very close to this tree. Oh my, I almost hit it, dude. All right.
Hold your mirror.
All right, here we go. Coming up again.
Go back down so you can get some fresh start. Get a fresh start. Hold driver. Keep going. Try moving. Okay, straight. Go.
All right, I'm gonna try to give it a little bump. I'm not stopping because if I stop, I won't be able to start again. All right, I made it up here. Why don't you come on up here as well? See if we can get both trucks up here.
Okay, once again, I am in off-road mode, maximum height, reduced traction control systems to allow me a little bit of spin. You see what I mean? You really don't have a lot of...
More driver.
You don't really have a lot of control laterally.
Okay, slow now. Momentum. Go.
Let's see. Ooh. It's
You see the problem, Andre?
Let me check again. Okay.
Touch the mirror. Now you're a passenger. How much does that truck weigh?
This Rivian weighs only about 7,100 pounds, maybe 72.
How much is the Tundra?
The Tundra weighs about 5,700 pounds.
The only way you're gonna make it up here is just to go and not stop. Just, you know, just keep on the power, and then you'll be able to make it up.
Okay, let me try again.
Keep coming, stay on it. All right. Go, 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 go.
Oh yes,
Stay on it.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's a wild ride. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I'm gonna do a 2-tree squeeze. I'm gonna squeeze. Hey Roman, can you give me a spot? Make sure I'm clearing.
All right, come on. Go a little, yeah, that's perfect, perfect. You can hit a rock now, you have to go up. Keep coming, nice, nice. You can use that articulation now. Straighten her out. Strong work, Andre.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Ooh, okay. Yes, I did it. It's good.
Hey Roman, so I learned something. You know what I learned?
That she's a heavy girl, Andre. That's what I learned.
Well, that's one thing. But another thing, you know in a traditional truck with the engine where you can hear it?
Yeah.
When you give it gas and you're stuck, you can hear the engine revving. In this, you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like, do I have grip? Do I don't have grip? So it takes a little bit of getting used to.
So, hey guys, I think we've learned a bunch of things on today's off-road video. First and foremost, we learned that the Rivian is really good off-road.
Yeah.
And that, you know, having that flat bottom and that high articulation is great. But we also learned that a very heavy truck makes for less control on slippery surfaces.
When I was sliding backwards, that was scary.
Yeah, you slid much further than the Tundra. And of course the Tundra is wider. I mean, it'll probably go through the trees, but
yes.
I don't think we need to chance it. I think, you know, at this point we've been lucky. We got so close to hitting a tree. I think we call it done. And last question, Andre, how much range? Go look.
Let me check.
Yeah, go look. We both started full, so I've used about a quarter tank.
Okay, I have 206 miles left. I started with 280.
So you used about a third.
Yeah, I used about a third of my range.
Yeah. Well, you know, this cold's going to do that.
And also, you know, using all the motors.
Yeah. Well guys, thank you for joining us for a fun video. Thank you to our friends at Rivian and Chad for loaning us this truck. And if you want to catch up on all the Rivian Week stuff we're doing, go to TFL-studios.com where all of our videos are in one place, including our TikToks and our drag races.
Podcasts.
And what's next, Andre?
Well, next, iGauntlet.
iGauntlet coming up.
Yes.
See you soon. Bye.